Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our ROTK 14 Liu Bei Let's Play as we continue here in late June of 2013. We are on our way to Chengdu. There's a lot of administrative stuff that we have to do as well. There's a few promotions I want to give in terms of giving titles, because I want to get a few of the governor bonuses, but the problem with these mechanics is that if the officer is not available right now, I can't promote them if they're like on a search trip or something like that. Let's see what we can do. I just need a title to Yang Yi. But I think he's on search. Yep. Okay, we just gotta make sure that when he comes back, I will promote him before I send him out on search again. And then is Kubineng available? He gets a extra 1,000 troop bonus that he can lead. He's also not available. So when he comes back, we'll also take a look at him. And then Manchuan is someone else who could get a governor bonus. But he needs a big title because he's in the same location as Mizhu, and only the highest ranking title gets the governor position. Manchuan's available. So what is currently Mizhu's position? I don't know why Mi Fang has a title, but Mizhu's assistant officer, which is okay. So let's first kick him off this title. Or ooh, this is about giving one over. I'm gonna give Mizhu's title to Manchuan. Right, and then we're also gonna give Mi Fang's title away to someone who will see time on the field, actually. Maybe even Zhang Bao. Yeah, why not, actually? Like, Sun Qian's also not that likely to see the field. Huang Zhong, I don't want to give him a title in case he steals the governor title from Yang Yi, who's in the same Guanxing. There we go. And he's not going to steal it from his dad. Guan Yu is going to be the one in charge there. Jian Yun can also change. We're probably going to promote Pang Tong, since he's now back with us. Yeah, Chen Dao Liufeng actually gets on the field. Zhou Cang Liao Hua Hu Ban, not really. He's not high on the list. It's just that we have so many officers who are currently on search. I don't think we have a great replacement for him either. Huang Zhong eventually needs a title. Maybe we give him this one. The Yang Yi just needs a bigger title, basically. Yeah, it's no good. We don't want to do that. Well, why? Alright, I'll let Hu Ban keep it for now. Yeah. People are gonna be unhappy. How bad is it? We'll just pay them off. There is a shorter supply. There's still like 20k supply there. I think we're fine. We're also moving Liu Bei away, so it's not really a big deal. Okay, their movement's great. Getting covered by these guys. Zhang Fei is going to take the forefront. If they want to fight Zhang Fei, we're down for that. We can carry 70,000 troops. Liu Bei's on his way with another 15,000. That's fine. 23,000 troops here. Jiangling's holding on to a good number. We have full troop in Changsha, which is a problem. I have some supplies increase now, which is good. Perhaps we can send some of those away, because we don't really like the overflow. We also don't need that much gold here. None of the supplies. 52 days. 11 days to here, and because we can't transport through. I feel like the capture range would get us that distance soon. Okay, let me wait one turn. Who's in charge there? Yeah, doesn't look great. If we shift... It probably saves like one turn in total. So maybe we do it anyways, because I really just don't want to overflow, because next turn is the start of a month. Okay, so those are all taken care of. We don't have the generals to send out, I believe. That's the problem. Now we actually do have a few promotions. So, do we send the next wave out? Especially with Liu Bei coming in. I think we do. I like him with this formation now with more troops. Strange he can't go wider with this number. I don't know. I think having one siege weapon is probably good enough. No one's recommended? As in, there's actually none? Okay. Auto search is not really good at doing this then. Make sure I didn't pick anyone that I want to... Well, he already got his promotion, which is good. Okay, auto search is terrible. Yeah, Jiangzhou has nothing. He can't learn anything, right? Doesn't have the formations. Let's see. There's gotta be people. He can learn stuff. Decent strength. We didn't check the prisoner situation, but I think we need a new month. The loyalty probably haven't shifted very much. I think we have like one prisoner left, if I remember correctly. Alright, Zhang Fei's gonna bump into his first fight.
拜托了。前进！此事请过目。
Seasonal changes.
感激不尽。
Oh, we don't have any more prisoners. Okay. All the low loyalty people are Teltel's people. Is that Fa Zheng right there? No, Wang Lian. Where might Fa Zheng's army be? Ah, down here. Okay. It's probably cutting up. Not too dangerous. We got 2 new territories. Ooh, is that almost maxed? Okay, I'm gonna pick Yunkai to max it and then switch over to Barrack. Wow, same thing.
好吧。
Okay, Liu Bei's on his way. I'll send out an army of like 1,000 men over here. They're gonna take Nanchang. Okay, I'm gonna let them take Nanchang back, because I don't think I can hold on to it with the supply that we have. So I'm not gonna try to resist there until we decide to actually fight their entire territory, but that's gonna have to wait.
你有烦恼吗？
Alright, so he's on the perfect path. He doesn't actually need to go to Wuyang. He needs to go here. That's his perfect path.
定当不负期待。明白了。何事？我明白了。
Yeah, we'll just fight that straight up.
怎么了？是。什么事？明白了。怎么了？
That's pretty much everyone's destination for now.
有何贵干？谨遵命令。
Okay, so that's pretty much it. No miracles in Jiangzhou, just straight up no items. Yang Yi's back, so let's not use him right here. Actually, I can use him, I just gotta get the title to him first. I don't think there's anyone with titles where he is. But I'm gonna give him a big one just in case there is overlap. Hubinang's also back, which is good. And then I'm gonna move Huban off, and then I'm gonna give Hubinang that title. And then we're going to give a smaller title to Huang Zhong. I want him to be able to lead troops in the future with numbers above 3,000. And then we're also going to give a title to Sun Shangxiang for similar reasons. And we'll see if there's anyone else who we want to see out on the field later. Meng Huo, yep. Minister of Education. It's okay. Let's ignore what the titles actually do. I think it's fine for now. I mean, maybe Shamwoke. There we go. Now he can go search.
动身吧。那就出发吧。那就出发吧。我出发了。我出发了。 快走吧！
Alright, start of the month, pretty busy. Let's keep going. Zhang Fei should crush that, no problem. But if they sent more, I need to cut him off. He's getting baited into a bad fight, I think. That's what's gonna happen.
我有事禀告。怎么了？
No more pursuing. He might get dragged over there still.
好了好了，
We'll see if he listens.
你找我吗？
I mean, we're still on the mountain path. We're kind of holding up everyone, but let's advance to here and let everyone else get through first. It's going to be 2 turns of shifting.
请下令吧。
John also needs to come back a little.
定不如命。怎么了？我明白了。
Yeah, we just gotta get through this little mountain path and then things will get better. Liu Bei's taking his time and we are taking ours. We got more troops coming. I don't think we need to give them any more supplies, because Yuan's not going to be using the supply.
即刻启程。
Because I think we actually have to fight out of Changsha in the future, so I gotta dump some supplies to them.
实在愧不敢当。
I mean, when we get closer to Handrong, we can take a look at those. Now I don't want to send people that far.
我出发了。 我出发了。出发！出发！
I'm gonna put all the Nanman generals in the Nanman land in the future. I think they can survive some of the terrain here better. Fa Zheng is on his way. We'll see what he wants to do. Now we're gonna get through this little bottleneck here. Drogodon's gonna get out of the way, but he's gonna probably just end up here at the end of the turn. We have some max level stuff that we have to change. Zhang Fei did get pulled back, which is good. Nice. More troop that can be stored here. Same thing here.
请确认一下。
Okay. How did we get cut off? Cause their natural growth kicked in.
怎么了？交给我吧。
Since they shifted.
别戳了。
They're in the forest? I actually think they'll be pretty slow to getting here.
明白了。是。是。
There's gonna be a couple of them trying to grab this.
什么事？
But I think Zhang Fei will actually just attract their attention. So I think everyone else can just go the same way they were supposed to go. It's okay, we'll be spending Jiangzhou's money very soon. The two army here are led by Wang Kang, Gao Xiang. Gao Xiang ends up being a pretty decent general for Liu Bei. Don't care about that. Let's burn him. Or let's try to burn him. Alright, we had a couple of development that maxed out. Actually here, I think, because we had two that were... Yep, max commerce. Oh, they auto swap. Well, that's neat, actually. Oh, I like that. And this is gonna auto swap too. Okay, at least they have some smart features. Alright, we are gonna make one change here. I want to get Menghuo out of here in the future. So, let's have you...
知道了。
And then, since we took you out of the area government, we'll swap someone new.
遵命。
And if Menghuo is not searching... Oh, he is. I see him on the list right here. I can move him this turn. Alright, they get to capture this one, but I don't think we care. Yeah, we're going to them with supplies, so I think that's all taken care of. Alright, late in the month makes sense. We'll get some learning done. Wildred can't learn anything. I mean, he has 4 strength, but everyone's gonna learn the max number. Or at least 8 for now. And then eventually everyone will learn 10. Alright, there we go. Will Zhuge now finally get out of the way?
欢呼吧！
Nice. A little bit of damage. Oh, stepped into a trap. Wait, I told him to go the other way.
请确认一下。
Okay, they're backing up.
喝酒，
We just gotta be careful that we don't get surprised on, like before.
请下令吧。
He's on retreat. Please don't retreat. Just connect your... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna relay this one, because obviously he should still have some moves after that.
好的。你找我吗？好吧。你找我吗？是。
有什么问题吗？
I mean, the fire should be done by then, right?
立即着手。
知道了。嗯。遵命。
您找我吗？请交给我吧。
有何贵干？定当不负期待。
Alright, make sure Drogodon's still slugging. Or basically just crawling to the next location.
理应如此。 那就出发吧。这就出发吧。即刻启程。
Okay, I know Mongol's back, but we'll move him next turn. There's no rush in doing it. Alright, supply problem solved, fire's gone, we're all good. Liu Bei made it. Because we know, because cash went up. So, are we having more problems in Changsha, or are they just happy with this take? I think they're just done with this take and that's it. They actually moved units out. Are they going to invade Sun Quan a bit more? I would love to see that. Oh no, Huangzhong's governor. His title's too high. And he's here. Educator is outdoing. I guess it's not by troop count, but by the order this is. Okay, how about you two just flip? There we go, they just flip. Then we have the right governor. Huangzhong's not happy, but it's only 2 points.
Oh.
It should update next. I hopefully update next time. Alright. We might end up stepping into more traps.
交给我吧。
Definitely a
别
possibility.
说话了，交给我吧。你找我吗？明白了。是。好吧。
有何贵干？定当不负期待。
好吧，我在这儿。好吧，
有何贵干？谨遵命令。
请下令吧。尽息一切。
Alright, we definitely brought enough to take this down. Probably take Minzhu down right after.
这就出发吧。
动身吧。
出发。
即刻启程。那就出发吧。
I want to move
这就
him.
出发吧。
He's the governor there. Oh, not anymore. Because he has a title, that's why.
我出发了。
He has good traits. Alright, who else want to get maxed? Alright, there we go. Alright, got two armies coming on this side. Build a fort there. I mean, I have enough men to defend this. I don't really think I'm worried too much about that.
你没有事情可以做吗？定不辱命。
怎么了？好的，吃饭。好了好了，
Basically get off the road, but like stay in front of Zhugedan's potential positions, because they might rush out to attack.
我明白了。
是。是。什么事？交给我吧。
怎么了？
Do we want to give them some trouble? Not really, because we'll be burning a lot of supplies going the other way too.
交给我吧。
您找我吗？我明白了。
遵命。好的。
Yeah, I like the current plan. I think it's going to be fine. Jiangzhou's getting a recommendation. That means there's like a really good item, not just a tome, like a item.
这就出发吧。
即刻启程。即刻出发。出发了。
I think we're just gonna ignore. I'm not gonna send any units out. We have supplies. It's not too bad right now. Yan's at 94. Yang Hong's at 94, but Yang Hong's in Chengdu is gonna most likely get captured. I don't think we have that many things to learn now. That's the thing. I can get easy up. These are just tactics he's never going to use, but we get experience points for it, so we're doing it. So many copies of Provoke. Are they gonna make a move or are they gonna pull back after this?
完成。
Finish the fort and then back. Okay.
进军。此事请过目。
Oh, I did forget to appoint.
"请交给我吧。
That means everyone's loyalty dipped, and that means maybe still 94, so out of reach. Jiangxia, that's close. Give this a try.
那就出发吧。
We could always use more officers. He Yan. Pretty boy. Pretty boy He Yan. Like 25 days, not too bad.
我出发了。
So Hanzhong's not that far. Tianshui is a little bit farther. Nanpi is in the north, but only 21 day apparently.
即刻启程。
Alright, we're gonna do it. Grab a few more officers when we can. Still have this one recommendation. Okay. Jiangzhou's finally online.
这就出发吧。
那就出发吧。
Alright, go down. He's moving out of the way, moving out of the way, moving out of the way. I don't know how far he can move on the highway. But it looks like, I feel like he's gonna start grabbing their attention. We're gonna start pushing up into tower range. Initiate the attack. They might be like 1 or 2 turns ahead of Zhuge, but that's fine. I don't want them to jump out like before.
好了好了，有事吗？
He's in the range formation, right?
好吧，请下令吧。交给我吧。
怎么了？交给我吧。
请下令吧。定不辱命。
嗯，
明白了。
您找我吗？谨遵命令。
我在这里，请交给我吧。
Alright, let's start the attack on Chengdu.
前进，
不要掉队。
休想得逞！
现已完成任务。
Ah, that's what we found in Jiangzhou. Not a very good weapon, but it's okay, we'll hang on to it.
我有事禀告。
I think we're gonna try to do a full surround.
我在。
Scooch 2 over.
我明白了。
Do we have enough units to do a full surround?
好吧，
有何贵干？我明白了。
是。好吧，
No, but we can do as close as we can. Maybe 2 more turns at most will bring it down. Any other army movement that we got to watch out for? 2 back-to-back vulnerable gates before we bump into their main force at Zitong. And they're getting attacked up here by, yeah, Cao Cao's forces. The gate's probably going to hold, but if not, it's fine. Down here, they built this. I think they're on their way back. They're just burning supplies. We'll eventually go south. There'll be kind of a different version of the southern expansion, but we'll finish up the north first before we go south. Also has a lot of troops, but not moving here. They are looking like they're going deeper into Sun Quan's territory. They're going for Jian'an, actually. I doubt that's going to be successful, but then maybe they can do some damage. We're going to stay patient here in Changsha. Not our fight. We can think about shifting resources down. So first from here, we will send most of the troops. And most of the gold. None of the supplies. And they will eventually shift everything. Actually, no. I think we'll base our attacks still. Jiangzhou is still going to be a very important location. Because if we're attacking south, we're probably not attacking out of Chengdu. Chengdu is actually going to be a rear location, right? In the future, like, we're going to have troops up here in Hanzhong. But we're not going to have a lot of resources. They're just going to pump out resources for other places to use. 30k troops. And then, because they're moving 30k troops, oh yeah, we'll say yes to this. Then a Jiangling, we're also going to be moving like 30k troops to make up for the 30k they lost. And plus, we don't need so many troops here. Also, we don't need so much cash here. We do need supplies, but yeah. Okay, this supply is looking better, but the governor is not changed. Huangzhong still maintains. So even if they flip, Huangzhong gets the job. That's not good news for us, right? So what if I make Huangzhong like a scribe? Would Yang Yi stand out there? Wait, Shamokuk currently is a scribe. He can't be assistant scribe? Oh, no, we did that wrong. We did that wrong. Also doing this wrong. I need to click on assistant scribe first and drag Huangzhong into this position. Still governor. Okay, I'm gonna... Yang Yi's not available right now though. Yang Yi's doing something. Alright, we'll just have to accept that Yang Yi can't get a job. Maybe that's what drove him mad. Yeah, we did everything here. We just do our search, do our rewards. Yeah, these should be arriving pretty soon. If it's 21 days, it's going to be in 2 turns. No, actually 3 turns. So still another turn left after this turn.
动身吧。
Alright, see if we take this down this turn or maybe next turn. Half of the wall.
杀向敌军！我要掉队！
I think it's gonna take one more turn.
看招！
主动出击！
Or not. We got the wall down. Suppressed. Captured him again. Second release.
这份恩情没齿难忘。
And we can now trade. We need to look at who has the foreign trade trait. And then we'll send an envoy using them. Ooh, huge catch. 8 generals. Most of whom eventually work for Liu Bei. Gao Xiang, Gao Pei, Zhang Yi, Yang Hong. How many are coming right away? None. Oh, Yang Hong. Okay. You got one.
请多指教。
请确认一下。
Are they actually marching armies back? Might be. Nothing too concerning in the south. Right, trade envoy. Wei Shuang. So yeah, you can see there's 4 levels of the trade. And there are preset items and bonuses we can get from them as we build friendship. Not you. There are... Yeah, we got people with special envoy. I guess we can send Deng Zhi, a little bit less stays with him. Special envoy increases the chance of friendship building up. I don't know what's a good number to bring, actually. Let's say he brings 2,000 troops, brings one of our specialty items. We'll show them some bronzeware from China, and bring like what, 5,000 gold. Bring like, and I'm actually thinking supply is pretty valuable. But for the sake of this, we'll bring 20,000. Alright, Deng Zhi, don't fail us. But he's just basically going to be gone for the next 8 turns, and he'll come back. Hopefully, we'll increase friendship level 1, and we'll get that bonus. We need quite a few things. I need a big summon move here. There's a couple key people that we need here right away, who might be on search right now. Yeah, Huo Jun, for example, for the guard trait, he is not available. Okay,
是吗？
everyone, yeah, everyone in.
有何贵干？有什么问题吗？立即着手。
好了好了，
This also means who's in charge here now?
开始吧。
我 好吧。
We're gonna strike right away. I think we'll just use fish. Because we're going up against a gate. First take this down. And then we're gonna try to take that.
击溃他们吧！
Yeah, finish that first. Alright, we're out of people.
尽息一切。
现已完成任务，非常感谢。
Well, they're all very high loyalty prisoners, so probably untouchable. I need him to come back. I need to send him over here. I actually need to summon quite a few people here just to maintain the overseer positions. We're moving them from Jiangzhou. Okay, Xiaohoshi can come over. I'll borrow him as well.
走吧。
11 days kind of awkward. It's like basically 2 turns, I think. I'll make sure we're not using
动身吧！
anyone we might want to move later.
走吧。 我会誓死效忠。
城门关照了，
Oh. Well, I think so, because, like, unless... I need to know if Liu Zhang's in it or not, right? If Liu Zhang's in it, then I can't join. I'm gonna just say no, because I feel like he is gonna be in it. Well, I guess we're not... Once we don't join, it's not cool enough to form. Definitely this group coming down. I'm not worried, you know.
吧。
Wait, I thought they... Oh, they did retake it, but it belongs to Chengdu, so we get it afterwards. But that worked out nicely for us. If we really want to do Sun Quan a favor, we can send an army to cut them off. Right, we capture Nanchang, and then we just cut them off here, and then they basically have no supplies for a bit. But I'm not that nice. I would love to see Sun Quan lose more things. Is Huojun back? That's the only thing I care about. I need that guard to be here to take care of those prisoners. We got him. Shijin can move up. I mean, if we're not going to touch any of the overseers, they can actually all move up, to be honest. Yang Hong stays, because we want the Nanman to be there. Yeah, that takes care of our #1 issue. Yeah, they still have very high values. Guangling. I mean, we can keep trying to steal these people. He will attack this on the way. I wonder if we can... Feels like I can't select the side tiles. Right, I can't... Anyways. Another one of those new conquests that has nothing to search for? Now, are we allowed to only attack one unit at the gate at a time? I mean, I guess we'll see if they automatically move to the side or not. If not, we might to move them back so Zhuge Dan can get the frontal attack. They are moving up. Alright, let's take a trip. Husband and wife, let's take a trip. Speed is of the essence here. We don't need a lot of troops. They don't have a lot of troops.
衷心感谢。
现在出发！即刻出发！即刻出发！
走吧。
现在出发！
Alright, I'm not going to worry too much about the prisoners. I know I can try to drop them myself, but I think every season they drop 5 points, and since we have the guard here, they can't run away, we just wait them out. It's like, welcome to your new faction where we learn a lot of stuff. Alright, so does the second unit move to the side or no? No. Okay, then Zhuge needs to get into the front.
阿在掌握。
Oh. We triggered the tactic. That also helped. And we captured someone here, huh? Zhang Su. Wait, Zhang Song's brother? Yep, the one who told on his brother and killed him. Wait, is he detained here? That could be an issue. Well, gates are a little bit different. They can be developed as well. Oh, they use trons? Okay, okay. That makes a lot more sense. So they're just a special corps, basically, that can house generals and units. And we can switch formations in them. Well, this is also a very easy gate to grab. I think we grab it.
是。
They went back because they're busy defending Baishui Gate, using up all their resources. We did get a capture, but we're on our way. I'm not gonna help them by debuffing the Wei armies outside of Baishui Gate. Ooh, I thought for once we might actually not have a search turn.
这就出发吧。
Not the case in Guiyang, apparently. And Changsha.
走吧。
Before we do this, gotta check all our land in case we're getting attacked somewhere and we're not even paying attention. Seems like we're doing fine. We need to shuffle the personnel. I actually want the army generals, after we take Fushui Gate, we move the army generals back to Jiangzhou, where we still stage our operations from. Chengdu will keep a decent amount of force, maybe not this many. And I'm not going to move supplies and anything over here. We'll just administer it using a couple of like civil officials with good politics stats. Maybe we'll leave some units and general here, right? This will be our forward defense. We'll shift some of the units to here, the troops. I'm probably not going to defend Minzhu Gate that much, right? If we're going to shift everything up, we're going to shift everything up. Everyone else goes back to Jiangzhou. We'll lead our attack north, break through this cluster, and then take Zitong. Break through all this cluster. It's going to be a pain. And then take Jiange and Baishui Gate, and then we'll be the one to take Hanzhong. And then we can even break through here in Shangyong and reclaim. I mean, for events perspective, we have 3 pieces of the E province. So, but that's never going to happen because we already entered. The surrender is not going to happen, but like a Banquet and Blade. When we get to 215, right, the historical date of the event, we have hit all the other conditions, right? We can turn on Sun Quan at 215 in March. And then after that, we can try to be the king of Hanzhong by controlling it, right? Moving north. We have all the conditions for this. 5 Tiger Generals, if we can pick up Ma Chao, who is probably working for Cao Cao, right? Or a prisoner. Maybe he escaped. Maybe he's a free officer somewhere. We have to recruit him from there. We have to raise our rank. We got to get more land. The drowning of the army, all the conditions met except for the date. So basically, we can't capture Xiangyang until 219. But we can probably grab... We can probably grab Hanzhong, actually. Shangyong, Hanzhong, that shouldn't interfere with us. Yeah, Xiangyang, Xuchang are the only 2 key locations. We'll use this event to batter down... Yeah, to batter down Xiangyang. We're likely not going to really trigger this. Actually, we can. By that time, we'll be fighting Sun Quan for quite a few years. And Sun Quan's going to be pretty screwed by that time, right? He's already losing a lot of land. And then once we turn him in 215, we can do a lot of damage. Going to use Blunder. See, this is something we're just not going to end up triggering. Because Chaisang's not going to be controlled by him at that time. So we can't even trigger it. So not our fault that we don't want to see Guan Yu die, but Guan Yu's just not going to die. And then we become the emperor, and then we try to win the game. The northern campaign might not happen at that time unless we don't go north after we... Okay, we can stay defensive after taking Hanzhong, take Shangyong instead, fight Sun Quan instead, and then we can still get to this point. Yeah, something like that. But things look great. We have captured the Shu land, the Heartland. Now there's a northern bit that we have to clean up, southern bit that we have to clean up, and then we have to take on Hanzhong. Then we can try to cut through here. We'll stop at Shangyong because we don't... Actually, we might just stop at stop at Hanzhong so we can stack our defense here. Right? This can defend all the points that it needs to defend. If we go to Shangyong, then we still have to defend Hanzhong because there's still the problem of getting attacked from the north. And then we set defense from there. So we just keep it here. And then we wait till... Hopefully we get to all this done by 215. Which, it feels early right now. But the distance and the mountains, it could be a challenge. We also need to do our southern campaign. And then when we get to 215, we can turn on Sun Quan. We unleash this group. We take out Sun Quan. We control the south and the west. It would be us versus Cao Cao. Shixie, if the lions ever die, we can also look to wipe him out, but we can maybe keep him as an ally. That also works. I don't really care about Shixie at this point. And then it's just us versus Hotel for the rest of the map, and that's kind of the history we're going to go for. And hopefully it works out for us. So until next time, bye!